I've been told that we need to pause as the live stream is not going. So hold with us. I will reintroduce you to Laura, and we will just go with the fly. This is the theme of this year, is we are being flexible. So hold with us for a moment, and we will get that figured out, and I will reintroduce her here and give one more shout out for our Venmo account. Just a second. Just want to tell you guys, thanks for holding with us for a minute. Our videographer actually had a family emergency this morning, so his dad is filling in. So, you know, on top of all of that, his dad kind of got thrown into this tonight, so we'll work on trying to get this worked out.
Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now you're out here looking like regret, ain't too proud to beg, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like
We have a link working, but it's not the link we've been promoting all week. So the candidates have gone back to go get their phones to blast this out to the people that were supposed to be watching them tonight. So they should also be sending it to you guys once we get it to them. They'll send it to you guys. Please send this out to the people that you were planning on watching your candidate tonight. We'll be putting it up on our social media pages as well. But if you guys can help them send it out, since they will be up here performing soon. So we're going to give them about 5-10 minutes to kind of try to get this new link, spread the word, and then we'll get started. Okay? For all of you guys that were trying to tune in at home, I'm sorry that there were some technical difficulties. So our videographer did have a brief family emergency, so we're working on just adjusting to COVID-19 times here. All right, so I'm standing in tonight for Mayor Dandoy, as we've tried to keep the attendance actually here to a minimum. We want to welcome you to the 2020 Miss Roy competition. With our current Miss Roy 2019, Aubrey West, and 8 of our city's most dynamic young women competing for scholarships and the exciting position of Miss Roy 2020. Things have been a little different this year with COVID-19, as we have seen, but these 8 girls have adjusted to virtual practices and are ready to put on a great show for you tonight. First, I'd like you all to please rise while we recite the Pledge of Allegiance again. Thank you all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. So with the link change, we have put it on the comments of all of our previous links. We've put it on our social media. If those of you in attendance, if you did not get a text from one of your candidates with the new link and you're needing to send it out, please go and talk to my husband. He's in the back here, and he can get you the new link sent to your phone. Some of them were having a hard time with their service. So I know that they'd appreciate that you guys make sure it gets out to the family. So tonight we'll be saying goodbye to Miss Roy 2019, Aubrey West. She's done an outstanding job representing our city this past year and promoting her social impact initiative, Project AIM, Arts Inspire Me, in the community. Let's take a moment to give her a round of applause. This year has been very different with our current situation of COVID-19, and we're in a new venue and streaming the competition this year. Each candidate was allotted 2 guests, but there's no formal attendance here tonight. As a volunteer organization, this has been very difficult to our funding because we come up with the funding for a competition from donations, sponsors, and ticket sales. We're very grateful for the sponsors that we have still received this year, even during this very difficult time for businesses. We will be highlighting our sponsors later on in the competition. For those of you watching by live stream, if you're able to make a small donation to our Venmo account in lieu of a ticket this year, that would be appreciated. We will actually be holding a competition tonight between the candidates. The candidate with the highest amount of donations made in their name tonight throughout the competition will win our top ticket seller for the year. Our Venmo handle is at Miss-Roy. All right, and please add a note for which candidate you're adding the donation for so we give the correct person the credit. At this time, I'd also like to thank Ammon Stevenson, who's been our MC for the competition for the last 10 years. He's done a wonderful job serving the Roy community and the Miss Roy Scholarship competition. We've shifted gears a little bit this year, and we're going to move to having our MC always be a previous Miss Roy or an attendant, which leads me to being able to introduce you to tonight's MC. We'll be having Laura West, our former Miss Roy, 1993, and mother to our current Miss Roy, Aubrey West. Kind of a cool experience that we have for tonight. It also worked out really well with COVID because they're from the same household, so they can be close to each other up here. Laura Hall West was raised in Roy, Utah, and graduated from Roy High School. She was crowned Miss Roy in 1993, and she graduated from Weber State University as a registered nurse. She's married to Matt West, and they have 3 daughters and 1 son. Nothing is more important to her than spending time with family. She loves attending all of her kids' activities, from dance competitions to sporting events to singing recitals. Laura loves to be outside, travel, and bake treats. She's excited to MC tonight's competition with her daughter, Aubrey. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2020 Miss Roy Scholarship Competition. It's a pleasure to be with you this evening and share the stage with 8 of the city's most talented, beautiful, and intelligent women competing for scholarships and the title of Miss Roy 2020. To start things off tonight, the candidates have prepared a special production number for you that was choreographed by Harmony Fair. Please welcome our current Miss Roy and our 8 candidates as they dance to Gold by Britt Nicole. Your Miss Roy 2019, Aubrey West. Candidate number 1, Abigail Martinson. Candidate number 2, Cambrianne Hansen. Candidate number 3, Emily Wright. Candidate number 4, Kylie Paul. Candidate number 5, Marissa Weicker. Candidate number 6, Ashley Miles. Candidate number 7, Aubrey Sosi. Candidate number 8, Callie Morgan. Thank you, ladies. You can all exit the stage. Did you enjoy that amazing opening number? Give them one more round of applause. We're looking forward to an exciting evening which will culminate with the announcement of a new Miss Roy. This competition is actually a preliminary to Miss Utah competition and the Miss America competition, and is scored by the guidelines set by the Miss America organization. As a role model for women, Miss Roy has to be well-spoken. She has to be concerned with issues facing our nation. Participation in the Miss America program empowers young women to achieve their personal and professional goals, while providing a forum in which to use their talents and intelligence to achieve a platform dedicated to making a difference in the lives of others. Now let me welcome back to the stage my co-MC for this evening, my daughter and your current Miss Roy, Aubrey West. Aubrey did an amazing job representing Roy City as Miss Roy City this past year. Aubrey did an amazing job representing Roy City this past year through making appearances at community events and impacting the people of Roy City with her social impact initiative, Project AIM, Arts Inspire Me. Aubrey, could you tell us a little bit about your project?
Yes, I would love to. As my mom said, my social impact initiative is Project AIM, Arts Inspire Me. The objective of Project AIM is to express my love for the arts, educate my community of their importance, and encourage all to participate. The arts have given me a purpose, something to rely on, and the ability to express myself. I was able to promote my social impact initiative by visiting our local Boys and Girls Club weekly, teaching dance lessons to children who developed dance technique, flexibility, and self-expression. It has been such a thrill to watch these children cultivate a passion for the arts and gain social skills. Dance has made me strong, given me confidence, and pushes me to improve. I want every child to feel of the inspiration the arts can bring because they have truly inspired me.
Okay, Aubrey, can you tell us what your favorite part of being Miss Roy was this year?
There are countless experiences I could describe as my favorite, but one specifically comes to mind. After one of my dance lessons at the Boys and Girls Club, I asked each of my students to write about and draw how dancing makes them feel. One child drew a picture of a big yellow sun. Another drew a picture of her and her new friends. My favorite statement came from a little girl who said, "Dance makes me feel happy and strong. I love dancing with all of my friends." In that moment, I knew that I could make a difference. Through the arts, children have an opportunity to feel true joy, just as I have. This encounter intensified my passion for sharing the arts with others, and it is an experience I will never forget.
Thank you, Aubrey, and I'm grateful that I could have this journey with Aubrey and be with her tonight. Early today, each candidate had a private interview with the judges. That interview counts for 35% of her score. Talent will make up 35%. The remaining phases of competition include red carpet wear at 15% and the onstage question social impact pitch at 15%. Judges will score each candidate on a scale of 1 to 10 in each phase. We're appreciative to our judges who are volunteering their time to help out tonight and select our next Miss Roy. So let's meet the people who will make that decision. Please hold your applause until the conclusion of the judges' introductions. Judges, please stand when we read your names.
Lisa Bingham. Lisa was raised in Syracuse and is a lifelong resident of Utah. She attended Weber State and Utah State universities before meeting and marrying a Roy boy, and they lived here in Roy for over a decade. She has been active in her community, serving as chair of Commerce and Council, alumni president, vice chair of the Davis County Republican Party, and vice chair of the Utah Republican Women and Davis County Republican Women organizations. She currently serves as a member of the Syracuse City Council and chair of the Communities That Care Youth Involvement Committee, as well as a voting member of the Utah League of Cities and Towns and the West Davis Chamber of Commerce. She holds several other liaison positions and knows her way around a Zoom meeting. She's an author, an editor, an artist, and loves a great pair of heels. She is a decorator, a Sunbeam teacher, and now has the privilege of being not just a mother of 4 children, but grandmother to 3. She and her husband own Sterling Quality Point S in Clinton and live in an empty nest in Syracuse. Thank you.
David Christiansen. David and his wife Jolene reside in Bountiful, Utah, and he is the proud father of 5 children. He also has 10 grandchildren. He is a BYU graduate and has worked for NBC, CBS, and Clear Channel Media. David now owns his own advertising agency and has produced national and local advertising campaigns and put together numerous successful marketing strategies. David has been involved with coaching and assisting individuals who have performed recently on America's Got Talent and American Idol. He has conducted clinics on interviewing skills and held mock interviews with several organizations in assisting the girls in their preparation. He has judged many pageants locally and in other states. He is a strong supporter of the program and is pleased to be here tonight.
Melissa George. Melissa has been involved in the Miss America Outstanding Teen and Miss America organizations for the past 9 years. First as a mom of a contestant in both organizations, and then moving on to assistant director for the Miss Davis County organization, and now serving as the director of the Miss Davis County organization for the past year. During the short time she has worked in the Miss Davis County organization, she has had 2 of her young women make the Miss Utah Top 12, and one that is currently the second attendant to Miss Utah. Melissa is a graduate of Dental Careers Institute and is currently working as a dental assistant in Syracuse. She has taught piano for more than 20 years and has been a part of the America Onstage clogging organization for 19. She volunteers for the Davis County Animal Shelter and would love to take all the animals home if she could. Melissa lives in Syracuse, Utah with her husband and fur babies, Clyde and Trixie. She is the mother of 4 incredible children and grandma to 3 of the most amazing and beautiful grandkids. Melissa enjoys being with her family, spending time at the gym, cooking, and is currently in the process of writing her own cookbook. She loves watching NFL football and traveling with her daughter to see the New England Patriots and Green Bay Packers play. She loves camping and fishing and would live in the mountains if she could. She is a huge supporter of the Miss America organization, as she has watched her daughter pay for her education solely from scholarships she received in the Miss America and a Miss America Outstanding Teens programs, as well as gaining confidence and becoming a role model through this program. Most of all, she enjoys watching the confidence, intelligence, service, and self-esteem grow in the young women she has the opportunity to work with. Thank you.
Jeremy Hall. Jeremy Hall has a master's degree in business administration and currently works as a senior business analyst in Ogden, Utah. He has been involved with hundreds of performances on stage, TV, and film, most recently playing the title role in Jekyll and Hyde. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with his beautiful wife and 2 wonderful daughters. Thank you.
Ann Tollefson. Ann is from Vernal, Utah, and has loved her experience with the Miss America program. She has competed in the Outstanding Teen program, placing at the state level, and held the titles of Miss Uinta County 2011 and Miss Uinta Basin 2013, and then was judge's chair for Miss Eastern Utah. She has 20 years of dance experience from drill team state champion, All-American cheerleading squad, and 3-time member of the Westminster College dance team. She is now an instructor at Utah Dance Academy and graduated from Westminster College with a degree in business management and communications, and now works for Homey. Ann has been married to her childhood sweetheart, Jerem, for 5 years and are happily having their world run by their new addition, Milo.
Clayton Thompson. Clayton received his Bachelor of Science degree from Weber State University in microbiology. After working in this field of study, he made a career change to interior design and has worked in this field for the last 35 years. Clayton enjoys meeting and working with new people, road biking, and spending time with his family. Thank you, judges. I would also like to acknowledge our auditor this evening, Russell James, who is a CPA. Please join me in thanking Russell for his services. Now let's get on to our first area of competition. The talent competition accounts for 35% of the total points awarded tonight. The Miss Utah and Miss America stage has been a launching pad for many successful careers in the arts. The talent portion is an important part of the Miss America competition and sets us apart from other organizations.
In this phase, judges will be looking for each candidate's interpretive ability, her preparedness, technical skill, and stage presence. In addition, judges take into account the totality of all elements, including costume, props, voice, use of body, and choreography.
Candidate number 1, Abigail Martinson. Abigail has been dancing and performing for many years. She recently fell in love with the world of clogging and is very excited to share it with you tonight. She will be clogging to Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar. Feel free to sing along. Candidate number 1, Abigail Martinson. Candidate number 2, Cambrianne Hansen. Cambrianne has been performing in live shows from the ripe young age of 7. She has been in over 25 productions in just 10 years. Acting makes her happy because it allows her to show off her individuality and bring joy to those around her. Performing Ophelia's Lament from Shakespeare Hamlet, candidate number 2, Cambrianne Hansen.
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye-tongue sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion and the mold of form, the observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies most deject and wretched that suck at the honey of his music vows, now see that noble and most sovereign reason like sweet bells jangled out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth, blasted with ecstasy. Woe is me, to have seen what I have seen, see what I see. Seen.
Candidate number 3, Emily Wright. Emily has had a passion for writing from a very young age. She has developed this talent through years of creative writing and journalism. Tonight, she will be presenting an original piece titled Autumn. Candidate number 3, Emily Wright.
Leaves of every color, red, yellow, brown, fall gently to the ground like little flurries of snow, so gently, calmly, not a single care in the world. Walking hand in hand, these are the memories that I will always remember. With you by my side, as the leaves rustle in the wind as if they were laughing with us. The memory of you will never fade. Now I walk this leaf-covered path all alone, with my hand by my side. A cold wind blows, but I don't feel so cold. The leaves laugh in the wind just like we used to. And as I walk this path, it almost feels as if you're still there, right by my side.
Candidate number 4, Kylie Paul. Kylie has always loved the art of dancing and tumbling. She expresses and shares her love for these talents by teaching young children. Kylie faced the fire in the highs and lows of perfecting something she dearly loves. Performing To Face the Fire by Michelle Shamuel, candidate number 4, Kylie Paul.
I'm on a path, I know where it leads. Pulling me closer. I see the flame, I feel the heat. Turn it up, and say it loud. I'm gonna face the fire. I'm gonna face the fire. Turn it up, and say it now. I'm gonna face the fire. I'm gonna face the fire. And watch it burn. Oh, 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 oh. Monster was sleeping, but now it's awake. Pulling me closer, pulling me closer. I know what it gives and I know what it takes. Pulling me closer, closer. Call it ambition or call it insane. Pulling me closer, pulling me closer. Call it a demon, I call it my flame.
Candidate number 5, Marissa Weicker. Marissa has been performing and singing since a very young age. She has sung in many talent shows and church events. Singing makes her happy and confident, and she hopes to bring that to other people around her through her talent. Tonight she will be singing I Can Hear the Bells from Hairspray. Candidate number 5, Marissa Weicker.
I can hear the bells. Don't you hear them chime? Can't you feel my heartbeat keeping perfect time? And all because he touched me. He looked at me and stared. Yes, he bumped me. My heart wasn't prepared when he tapped me and knocked me off my feet. One little touch, now my life's complete. 'Cause when he nudged me, love put me in a fix. Yes, it hit me just like a ton of bricks. Yes, my heart burst. Now I know what life's about. One little touch and love knocked me out. And I can hear the bells. My head is spinning. I can hear the bells. Something's beginning. Everybody says that a girl who looks like me can't win his love. Well, just wait and see. 'Cause I can hear the bells. Just hear them chiming. I can hear the bells. My temperature's climbing. I can't contain my joy. 'Cause I finally found the boy I've been missing. Listen, I can hear the bells.
Candidate number 6, Ashley Miles. Ashley has enjoyed performing since a very young age. From her early years in dance to band concerts to participating in high school marching band and color guard, she is inspired by seeing smiles on everyone's faces and loves the feeling of making people happy. Today she is performing a color guard routine she choreographed to Purple Rain by Prince. Candidate number 6, Ashley Miles.
It's time we all reach out for something new. That means you
Candidate number 7, Aubrey Sosi. In The Lightning Thief, Annabeth talks about feelings of inadequacy, especially when your mom is the Greek goddess Athena. Aubrey was inspired by the author Rick Riordan's words, explaining why he chose the heroes of his story to have learning differences. It's not a bad thing to be different. Sometimes it's the mark of being very, very talented. Performing My Grand Plan, written and composed by Rob Rokicki, candidate number 7, Aubrey Sosi.
You know the only gift my mom ever gave me? A hat that makes you invisible. You put it on and no one can see you. I've always been a smart girl. Always made the grade, always got the gold star. I've always been a smart girl. A smart girl only gets a girl so far. You win at every single game. You want a quest, they tell you tough. I've always been a tough girl. Always been the one not to run from a fight. Always been a tough girl, 'cause most girls never win if they're polite. So me, I tend to stand my ground. I found I never can give in. It may not be my quest, but maybe it's mine to win. 'Cause I have a plan, and I will be remembered. I will be great. Just wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon, I swear. I don't know how or when, but I promise you I'll never be invisible again. Someone will notice me.
Candidate number 8, Callie Morgan. Callie has been playing violin since she was in 5th grade. She has always had a love for music and the impact it can have on your emotions. Tonight she will be playing a very emotional piece, Sonata number 2 in G minor by G.F. Handel. She hopes it speaks to you the way it speaks to her. Candidate number 8, Callie Morgan.
And that concludes tonight's competition in talent. Let's give our candidates one more round of applause. While we give the candidates a little time to get ready for our on-stage interview and competition, we would like to recognize the parents of tonight's candidates. Parents, if you are present, please stand and be acknowledged as your names are announced.
Corey and Christy Martinson, James Hansen and Jana Jacobs Patchett, Lynn Wright and Angie Elbastawisi, Joe and Sophie Paul, Dean and Joy Weicker, Kelly and Scott Miles, Emily and Anthony Sosi, Julie and Rick Morgan. Thank you, parents, for all your support to these amazing women. Next, we will watch a slideshow of tonight's sponsors. We will also spend more time highlighting our sponsors later in the program. We are very grateful for these businesses for their support during this time. We will now get ready to move on to our next competition this evening, the Onstage Interview Social Impact Pitch. Our new Miss Roy will spend her year making appearances, performing, speaking, and acting as a role model for those around her. She must be articulate, caring and talented, and concerned with issues facing our communities and our nation.
The Onstage Interview Social Impact Pitch competition is worth 15% of the overall score. Each of our candidates will be asked one follow-up question from their interview that the judges have chosen for them. They will be looking for the candidate's ability to communicate her opinions and ideas clearly and also give the audience a glimpse into her previous interview. After the onstage question, each girl will give her social impact pitch, explaining one more time about the initiative they would work with as Miss Roy. I will now turn the time over to Aubrey to conduct the onstage interview.
I'd like to welcome candidate number 1, Abigail Martinson. We will turn the time over to Lisa Bingham for your onstage question.
Are you aware of what's happening with TikTok, the app? And if you are, what are your thoughts regarding it?
I talk about this with my friends often because lots of them use it and I find it absolutely disgusting. Things they don't know about it, it is actually ran by the Chinese government, and they have by filling out their privacy form, they are given the opportunity to take whatever you send to them and use it for their own needs. I think this app is horrible, and it is the #1 form of pornography, and young children are using it, and we need to change that and bring education to them so they understand that that is not normal and okay. Cyberbullying, pornography, human trafficking, and internet addictions are some of the #1 things we face with social media. We need to bring education to everyone about the importance of safe social media because it matters now more than ever. Project SMARTS, Social Media and Responsible Technology Safety.
Thank you, Abigail. I'd like to welcome candidate number 2, Cambrianne Hansen. We will turn the time over to David Christiansen for your onstage question.
Do you think Weber County should be requiring the use of wearing masks? Why or why not?
I think that they should because it's supposed to help with the spread of coronavirus, and we should all be doing everything that we can to stop the spread or at least slow it until we can come up with a better solution. My social impact initiative is called Project Enact. I have been in theater since I was 7 years old, and I have seen how much of a better person I have become because of it. And I want to share this with the youth of Roy. I want to be able to teach them classes and help them learn more about the dramatic arts, as well as all the other performing arts, like choir, orchestra, band, and obviously drama.
Thank you, Cambrianne. I'd like to welcome candidate number 3, Emily Wright. We will turn the time over to Melissa George for your onstage question.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
How can you get your community to trust civil servants?
I think a good way to get them to trust civil servants is by showing more of what they do from day to day and showing what they do to help our community, because I feel like that's something that not everyone necessarily knows about and sees. My social impact initiative is called Project Primary. It's supporting our local red, green, and blue, which would be our police, military, and local fire department. Not only do I come from a law enforcement and veteran family, but we also have over 3,000 members of our community that have served in the military, past and present, or have worked in law enforcement or in the fire department as well. So it's important to show them that we appreciate them.
Thank you, Emily. I'd like to welcome candidate number 4, Kylie Paul. We will turn the time over to Jeremy Hall for your onstage question.
Hi, Kylie. What are your thoughts on the protests going on in the world today, and are they effective?
I believe that protesting is one of our civil rights. I believe that we have the freedom to be able to do so. Along that lines, I believe that rioting and looting is completely unacceptable. It's against the law, it's offensive, it's hurting people's feelings, destroying property, but protesting, I 100% believe, is acceptable and it's our right. My social impact initiative is RISE, Rally in Serving Everyone. RISE was inspired by my sweet neighbor Larry Maurer, who was a quadriplegic. For about 5 years, I was able to help Larry and complete daily tasks for him. I was able to be his hands. Larry taught me how to love and serve others. Because of him, I have a desire to share that with my community by teaching young children at the elementary schools in the Roy Cone how they can individually change the world through service.
Thank you, Kylie.
Thank you.
I'd like to welcome candidate number 5, Marissa Weicker. We will turn the time over to Ann Tollefson for your onstage question.
Hi, Marissa.
Your question is, how does social media affect mental health?
It portrays an image of perfection for people and what they strive for instead of showing the true meaning of everything and showing everyone life's not struggled. And so they looked at these people with these perfect lives and not really see the struggle, and I feel like social media kind of hides that. So I feel like we should show more of the struggle we have to have other people understand and not feel so alone. My social impact initiative is Through Their Eyes, Mental Health and Suicide Prevention. My goal is to break the stigma that surrounds mental health, such as self-doubt, hate, discrimination, and labeling by teaching the people about the 7 different types of mental disorders, telling them resources already in place, and creating safe places.
Thank you, Marissa. I'd like to welcome candidate number 6, Ashley Miles. We will turn the time over to Clayton Thompson for your onstage question.
Ashley, how do you counteract cyberbullying?
By restricting comments, you can, on Instagram, for example, you can set it so certain words won't go through as your comments, and just keeping an extra eye on, parents keeping an extra eye on their kids' social media accounts. Kids should not be discouraged to do something that inspires them. That is why my social impact initiative is Creativity Against Bullying. My goal is to create a safe environment for kids to explore their creative sides while simultaneously teaching them about bullying and the effects of their actions.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
I'd like to welcome candidate number 7, Aubrey Sosi. We will turn the time over to Lisa Bingham for your onstage question.
If you were chosen as Miss Roy, what is your responsibility in helping with the COVID pandemic?
Being a good example of what we should all be doing is very important, and I think what I should show as Miss Roy. PAWS. It stands for People and Animal Wellness and focuses especially on suicide prevention in teens, because owning and loving a pet can bring joy and happiness, as well as help a shelter pet find a forever home.
Thank you, Aubrey. I'd like to welcome candidate number 8, Callie Morgan. We will turn the time over to David Christiansen for your onstage question.
Both presidential candidates have been accused of sexual harassment. How does this make you feel?
It hurts me. I do not stand for sexual harassment. And I don't think that someone who would do that to anyone should be in office. It's so disappointing. As an athlete, I come face to face with sexism on a regular basis. I know and understand that it is not every little girl's dream to become an athlete, but every little girl does have a dream, and I want to help them accomplish that dream. From Susan B. Anthony to Serena Williams, so many incredible women before me have walked so that I can run. I want to help the next generation run with strength in every stride. Thank you.
Thank you, Callie. Thank you, ladies. I think they all did an amazing job tonight.
What a great way to get a glimpse into the personality and intellect of each of our candidates. Great job, ladies. We would now like to take this time to tell everyone a little bit more about the Miss America organization and the scholarships that will be available for our winners tonight. These ladies are so much more than just beautiful and talented women. They are also very service-oriented. Each of these women not only have an individual social impact initiative that they would focus on during their year of service, but they also have been working towards the National Social Impact Initiative for Miss America, Children's Miracle Network. Each Miss Roy candidate raised a minimum of $100 to donate to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals and Miss America organization scholarships. These candidates that we have here tonight are also very intelligent young women. The Miss America organization is the largest competitive scholarship program in the country. We are pleased to announce that tonight's second attendant will receive a $250 scholarship from Roy City, an $1,800 scholarship from Weber State University. The first attendant will receive a $500 scholarship from Roy City and an $1,800 scholarship from Weber State University. And our new Miss Roy will receive a $1,250 scholarship from Roy City, a $3,000 scholarship from Weber State University, and a $500 service award from the Bambi Chug Thomas Healing Hearts Foundation. Bambi Chug Thomas was Miss Roy 1997. The Bambi Chug Thomas Healing Hearts Foundation was established in 2003 after she gave birth to a beautiful baby girl and was diagnosed with postpartum cardiomyopathy. She fought for her life for 8 months while waiting for a heart transplant and passed away on August 20th, 2003 due to an aneurysm. She never received her new heart. Bambi held herself with grace and truly focused on service during her year as Miss Roy 1997. We are grateful for this award offered to the new Miss Roy as she strives to promote service in our community. We are grateful for another anonymous donor who has created the Arlene Paul Talent Award. Arlene Paul was born in Ogden, Utah. As a little girl, she discovered that she loved dancing and others. She graduated from Ogden High School and then earned a business degree from Weber State. She married and had 4 children. She loved to dance, and as a youth and adult, organized many community dance festivals. Challenges came into her life, but she continued to love and serve others. She soon found herself raising her children as a single parent and providing for her children, working as a business office manager of a physician's clinic and teaching dancing at night at a local studio. She loved to help others find and develop their talents. Even when her life was cut short by brain cancer, she spent the last year of her life volunteering and serving others. This scholarship is offering an award of $500 for the highest scoring dance talent tonight and $500 to the top talent winner. This scholarship is given in Arlene's name to talented women who are encouraged to continue in their education and to focus on loving and serving others their whole lives, regardless of the challenges that will come their way. Can we please have a round of applause for the support of these scholarships that will be given to our talented candidates? Next, we will watch a slideshow of tonight's candidates. This video is dedicated to the candidates' parents for their unbelievable support and countless hours helping them prepare for this evening.
I got fire under my feet, and I feel it in my heartbeat. Oh, you can put out these flames, you can keep it down in my seat. I got fire under my feet, and I feel it in my heartbeat. Oh, girl, get out of the blaze if you can't take the heat. I tripped and I stumbled, watch my world crumble. Sometimes you eat dirt, you live and you learn. Don't live with the lions, the tigers and titans, afraid to get hurt, but now I'm begging them put. I got fire under my feet, and I feel it in my heart. drowning in quicksand. Nobody grabbed my hand. Thought it buried me. Instead, I'm set free. Moving on to bigger things. I begin to spread my wings. No longer in chains. I'm dancing over these flames. I got fire under my feet, and I feel it in my heartbeat. Oh, you can put out these flames. You can keep me down in my seat. I got fire under my feet, and I feel it in my heartbeat. Oh, go get out of the blaze if you can't take the heat. Fire. I got fire. This may not be perfect, but I'm happy and I'm burning. Every tear shed will be worth it. Step by step, ain't looking back. Got no regrets, 'cause I got fire under my feet, and I feel it in my heartbeat. Oh, you can put out these flames. You can keep me down in my seat.
At this time, we would like to extend another invite due to COVID-19. We have not been able to have a normal audience this year and will not make any money off of ticket sales. The Miss Roy Scholarship Competition is a volunteer-based program and normally counts on the ticket sales as a good portion of the funding to run the competition. If you are watching by live stream tonight, we would ask you to make a small donation in lieu of a ticket to our Venmo account. We are still holding a competition to see which candidate has the highest amount of donations made in their name throughout the competition, and have this be the winner for top ticket sales tonight. We will count donations until the end of our evening wear competition. Our Venmo handle is @Miss-Roy. Please add a note for which candidate you are making a donation for, and we appreciate your support. We will now have the pleasure of having Aubrey West, our current Miss Roy, perform her talent. Aubrey has been dancing and performing since the age of 4. Her social impact initiative, Project AIM, Arts Inspire Me, has been greatly influenced by her passion for dance and the confidence it has given her. Performing to Throwback Love by Meghan Trainor, Miss Roy 2019, Aubrey West.
Won't you call me your darling, and be my man? Take me dancing, come hold my hand, and give me that throwback love. Give me that throwback love. I need that throwback love. Give me that throwback love, baby. If you wanna give me, keep on giving that throwback love. Come on, give me that, give me that. That throwback love. Hey, hey, throwback love.
Thank you, Aubrey. Aubrey did an outstanding job representing Roy City this year. Our next phase of competition is the Elegant Red Carpet Glam. It is worth 15% of the candidate's total score. The red carpet evening wear should complement both a young woman's individual style, glamour, fashion, and personality, expressed in the total look. Ladies and gentlemen, the evening wear competition. Candidate number 1, Abigail Martinson.
Walking alone on the shores of longing, I miss your footprints next to mine. Sure as the waves and the sands are washing, your rhythm keeps my heart in time. You found me, made me into something new. Led me through the deepest water. I promise loud to carry on for you. Carry on for you. Spoke to the wind on the open ocean. I wonder if you hear me
Candidate
too.
number 2, Cambrianne Hansen.
Wrapped in my arms with every moment, the memories that pull me through. You found me, made me into something new. Led me through the deepest water. I promise loud to carry on for you. To carry on for you. I'll carry on for you. You found me, made me into something new.
Candidate number 3, Emily Wright.
I promise loud to carry on for you. Keep me running, keep me coming back to you. Hold me harder, love me like you
Candidate
always
number
do.
4, Kylie Paul.
Keep me coming back to you. Hold me harder, love me like you know you do. You found me, made me into something new. Led me through the deepest water. I promise loud to carry on for you.
Candidate number 5, Marissa Weicker.
Everything is new to me. Sleepless in a distant dream. Slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight. I just wanna feel what I feel when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this
Candidate number 6, Ashley Miles.
Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman.
Candidate number 7, Aubrey Sosi. Candidate number 8, Callie Morgan.
Just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman, superhuman.
That completes our competition for tonight and brings us one step closer to finding the new Miss Roy. We would like to take a moment to recognize our honorary Miss Roy, Leanne Meltzer. With COVID-19, we are unable to have her in the audience tonight, but we want to recognize her and hope she is watching from home and enjoying the competition. Can I get a round of applause for Leanne? We would like to thank Roy City Mayor Robert Dandoy, Roy City Manager Matthew Andrews, Jody Call, Emily Miller, and the Roy City Council for their generous support. We are very grateful to the city for donating the use of the Hope Center to host tonight's competition. We would also like to take a moment to recognize our generous local sponsors of the Miss Roy competition who have provided a cash donation or product of donation. We will start with our gold sponsors who donated $150 or more to the Miss Roy competition. These sponsors include Scooters Coffee, Lifetime, Elevated Roofing, Pro Edge Technology, D. Nilsson Painting, Hearth and Home, We Care Pediatrics, Roy 66, and Nilsson Homes. Our silver sponsors donated $100 to the Miss Roy competition. These included Sparks Electric Services, Myers Mortuary, Tanner Clinic, Studio 48, Cap Auto, and the Hi-Fi Shop. Our bronze sponsors donated $50 to the Miss Roy competition. These included the Bank of Utah, Jade Mendrick, Hannah B. Photo, Copies Plus, J. Nice Automotive Detailing, Brent Alvey, and Ridgeview Pharmacy. Can I get a round of applause for these wonderful sponsors? We would like to thank Vincent Francis for being our official videographer and providing the live stream for tonight's competition. SK Photography as the official Miss Roy photographer, Harmon's Floral that donated all of our beautiful flowers, and Neater's Bakery and Cafe of Ogden, who contributed to our judges and CPA's wonderful gifts of appreciation. The following businesses have provided gifts for each of the candidates. Shakely by Marie Wilcox, Chick-fil-A of Layton on Antelope Drive, Paparazzi by Morgan Hansen, Real Dills, Fizz, Nails by Alex, and Sarah Gardner from Charming Sarabella's Custom Jewelry. We are also grateful for the cash donation from a few anonymous donors. Lastly, we would like to thank Troy Bullard at Larry H. Miller Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram of Riverdale, who is a gold sponsor and provided an additional donation to cover dinner for our judges and Miss Roy committee tonight. We couldn't do all of this without the support we receive from the community. Can we get one more round of applause for these amazing sponsors? And of course, we are grateful for the efforts of our Miss Roy committee, Haley and Brock Emerson, Janet and David Van Erden, Alex Harvey, Harmony Fair, Mercedes Suski, Julie Blanche, Angie Jorgensen, and the many others who have helped make this competition possible. We will now take a few minutes while our judges finish up to watch a video of Aubrey West's year as Miss Roy.
ever dreamed of. And no one can take the place of you. This will be you and me. Yes, I'll be eternally hugging and squeezing and kissing and pleasing together forever, for real, whatever. Yeah, 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 yeah. You and me. So long as I'm living true love, I'll be giving to you. I'll be serving 'cause you're so deserving. Hey, you're so deserving. You're so deserving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, love, 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 Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go, where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you
What a great experience. Thank you, Aubrey, for sharing some memories of your year with all of us. I would like to welcome back to the stage our reigning Miss Roy 2019, Aubrey West, for her farewell walk. She will be escorted by her grandpa, Alan Hall, and her dad, Matt West.
When I am asked about my year of service, a quote by Dieter F. Uchtdorf comes to mind. It states that as we lose ourselves in the service of others, we discover our own lives and our own happiness. Holding the title of Miss Roy 2019 has not only given me the opportunity to serve others, but it has boosted my confidence, intensified my passions, and deepened my desire to serve. My crown and sash may not be worn anymore, but I believe that true beauty is found on the inside, and I can always wear kindness, love, and service. Throughout my year, I had the opportunity to serve in numerous ways, including speaking at DARE graduations and the Council Level Reflections Award Ceremony, participating in Roy City's Cleanup Day, and collecting shoes for the Souls for Souls organization. I also spent much of my time promoting my social impact initiative, Project AIM, Arts Inspire Me. The objective of Project AIM is to express my love for the arts, educate my community of their importance, and encourage everyone to participate. I started dancing when I was 4 years old. I'll never forget the hours of practice, the friendships made, and the way I felt each time I left the stage. Dance inspires me. It has made me strong, given me confidence, and pushes me to improve. I've seen the same from friends and family who master an instrument, sing like angels, act on a stage, or showcase their paintings in a gallery. Art moves us. It enhances our culture, our creativity, and expresses our humanity. I shared this enthusiasm for the arts in my community through our local Boys and Girls Club, teaching children between the ages of 5 and 10 to develop dance technique, flexibility, and self-expression. It has been thrilling to watch these children increase in confidence while their skill improves, to see them walk a little taller as they interact with me and with their peers in ways they never have before. In all their varieties, the arts offer children a purpose, something to rely on, and the ability to express what they are feeling. As a child's passion for their art form develops, they learn to be consistent and dependable and grow socially. I want every child, whether they're a little ballerina or a young Picasso, to feel the joy and inspiration the arts have brought to my life. Project AIM has given me the chance to show, promote, and teach how the arts have truly inspired me. Countless amounts of people have contributed to my service, success, and journey as Miss Roy. I'm grateful for those around me in the community, whether strangers or friends, the employees, volunteers, and children at the Boys and Girls Club who provided me with an outlet to promote Project AIM. On my side for the past year have been Janet and Haley. Their support, encouragement, and love mean more to me than they'll ever know. They are wonderful directors who make me feel confident and prepared to walk on the stage and helped me feel worthy to become the best version of myself. They are both my role models whom I admire. Most importantly, I would like to thank my parents. My dad is the hardest worker I have ever met, and he has taught me to do the same. He has endured endless dance competitions, recitals, and performances, and never fails to express his love for me. And last, my mom. Former Miss Roy of 1993, Laura West has been an example of a confident woman who does good everywhere she goes. She is my go-to dance critic, dress shopping partner, and my greatest example. Her encouragement motivates me to be the best version of myself each day. I love you, Mom. To Miss Roy 2020, I am so excited for you to begin your journey. It will be an unforgettable year full of hard work and growth. You are put on a platform that allows you to be an example, promote your passions, and change the community for good. I can't wait to see all the good you do for this wonderful city of Roy. Expect the unexpected. My year of service has thrown curveballs and surprises that have required me to invent new ways to serve. But I believe that everything happens for a reason, and as you remain resilient and positive, you will succeed. Don't forget to lose yourself in the service of others, and I promise that you will discover your own life and your own happiness just as I have. Sending you all of my love and support, Aubrey West, Miss Roy 2019.
Thank you, Aubrey. You have done a wonderful job representing Roy City this year. At this time, we would like to invite our 8 lovely candidates back on stage.
Can we have Haley Emerson join us on stage? Haley is a great example of dedication and hard work. Without her, none of this would be possible, especially during the circumstances we are faced with. She truly believes in the Miss America organization and wants girls like all of us to grow and become successful. She has been such a support to me, and I am grateful to have her by my side. We love you, Haley. Also, I would like to thank Janet Van Erden, who is watching from home tonight, who has been the director of the Miss Roy competition for the past 11 years. Janet is so caring, loving, and puts so much work in behind the scenes. Janet is not only my neighbor, but she is one of my role models and friends. We love you, Janet.
And this is a surprise for Haley. Her mom gave me this before I left. And we sure miss Janet being here with us tonight. Dear Haley, who knew when you took over as the director of Miss Roy that it would be in the middle of a pandemic? You've always put your heart and soul into this program. You've been involved with the Miss Roy for 11 years, and you've never lost your passion and drive to provide a wonderful experience for the women that participate, even if it's over Zoom. Please know that I am so proud of all you've done for this program. You are an incredible, intelligent, beautiful, and passionate woman that I love and admire. Love, Mom.
Well, I wasn't expecting that from my mom. Thanks, Mom. I know you're watching out there. It's been such a fun experience to be doing this with her the last 11 years. I really miss her being here tonight. Sorry. Wasn't going to get emotional. I just did that earlier with the girls. But I've really missed her being here tonight. I know she's struggled not being able to be here with the girls, but we're glad she's home and safe. So I just want to give a shout out to her and also to another member of our pageant committee, our competition committee, who couldn't be here tonight, Harmony Fair. She has worked extremely hard for the Miss Roy competition as well, and I really appreciate her. Right now, though, I want to take a moment to thank Aubrey. I have a little gift for her, so if they can bring that out. And I'm just going to have you hand it to her since I've got some stuff in my hands. So, Aubrey, this is your crown case. So, after tonight, you will no longer put on your crown. Sorry. So we've given you this nice case to be able to put it on and put it on a display. I've got mine at home. But I just want you to know that you definitely upheld that crown your entire year of service. And we have been extremely proud of you and the woman that you are and the service that you have given to Roy City and to this community. This is why it was so important for us to continue the Miss Roy Scholarship Competition, is for the opportunities that it gives these young women. I love every single one of these young women up here tonight, and they've learned so much, and then seeing the growth that you've had and been able to give back to the community has been wonderful, so thank you.
Thank you, Haley.
All right, let's give one more round of applause for Aubrey. I have just a couple more thank yous before we get to the awards here tonight. One I want to give out to Roy City. So I really, really want to thank the city of Roy. I know times are tough right now, and I really appreciate that Roy City prioritized the Miss Roy Scholarship Competition and saw the value in it and gave back to their community and back to this competition still. I'm just so grateful to our city. I moved to Clinton, but I'm still just a Roy girl at heart, and so I still call Roy my city. And I want to just bring out two of the members of our committee, Alex and Mercedes, just for a little recognition. We'll just let you guys socially distance this way for me. So these two girls, along with Harmony and my mom, have been my right-hand men over here. Like, I could not do this without them. Our sponsors that are getting any recognition is because of these two ladies over here. They help me with so much, and I'm so grateful. Even though Alex is in her 3rd trimester here of pregnancy, she's still helped me out so much. Mercedes has a little 2-year-old running at home like I do, and I know things can be crazy, and so I really appreciate that they love this program and they continue to give back to it, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I've got a present for you back there, but I'll give it to you back there. So thank you, ladies, and let's get on to the awards, what you're here for, right? Thank you.
Before we announce our royalty, we have a few awards to give out. The first award is for the candidate that had the largest donation made to our Venmo account during the competition. The winner of the top online ticket sales and the recipient of a $25 cash award goes to candidate number 4, Kylie Paul. The next award is Miss Congeniality. The candidates and directors voted on this award. The winner of this award is considered to be the most congenial candidate who helped to make everyone feel welcome and supported over the last 2 months of preparation for tonight's competition. Miss Congeniality goes to candidate number 5, Marissa Weicker. We now have an award for the candidate who raised the most money for the Children's Miracle Network. This individual raised a total of $180 toward the Children's Miracle Network. It goes to candidate number 7, Aubrey Sosi. Our next award is Miss Photogenic. The photographer, SK Photography, has chosen our Miss Photogenic as candidate number 1, Abigail Martinson. SK Photography hosted a People's Choice Miss Photogenic contest this year. Each candidate's headshot has been posted on Facebook and Instagram, and voting has taken place to choose the People's Choice winner for this year. They will receive a free print package from SK Photography. Our People's Choice is candidate number 4, Kylie Paul. Next, we have our Top Overall Talent Award. It goes to Callie Morgan. We would now like to present the Arlene Paul Talent Award for our Top Dance Talent. Our Top Dance Talent, who will take home a $500 scholarship, is candidate number 4, Kylie Paul. Our top talent winner is candidate number 8, Callie Morgan, who will be taking home a $500 scholarship from the Arlene Paul Talent Award. Our next award is our Top Onstage Interview. It goes to candidate number 8, Callie Morgan. And now is the moment you have been waiting for. The third runner-up goes to candidate number 1, Cambrianne Hansen. Our second attendant and recipient of a $250 scholarship from Roy City and an $1,800 scholarship from Weber State University is candidate number 1, Abigail Martinson. Our first attendant award and a recipient of a $500 scholarship from Roy City and an $1,800 scholarship from Weber State University goes to candidate number 4, Kylie Paul. One of you will be our new Miss Roy and the recipient of a $1,250 scholarship from Roy City, a $3,000 scholarship from Weber State University, and a $500 service award from Bambi Chug Thomas Healing Hearts Foundation. You will be assuming the responsibility of a role model and leader for Roy City. You can look forward to an amazing year ahead of you. Our new Miss Roy is candidate number 8, Callie Morgan. let's let Kelly take her first walk as Miss Roy. Thank you all for coming and have a wonderful night.